balance the chemical equation for the reaction between magnesium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. Let's start with the unbalanced equation. We have magnesium hydroxide plus hydrochloric acid reacting to form magnesium chloride and water. Let's count the atoms on each side. For magnesium, we have 1 atom on each side. For oxygen, we have 2 atoms on the reactant side, but only 1 on the product side. For hydrogen, we have 3 atoms on the reactant side, but only 2 on the product side. And for chlorine, we have 1 atom on the reactant side, but 2 on the product side. Let's start by balancing the chlorine atoms. Notice we need 2 chlorine atoms on both sides. Since we have 2 chlorines in magnesium chloride, we need to add a coefficient of 2 in front of hydrochloric acid. This gives us 2 chlorine atoms on both sides. Now let's look at hydrogen and oxygen. We now have 4 hydrogens on the reactant side, but only 2 on the product side. For oxygen, we have 2 on the reactant side, but only 1 on the product side. We can fix both of these by adding a coefficient of 2 in front of water. This will give us 4 hydrogens and 2 oxygens on both sides. Let's verify our final balanced equation. The balanced equation is magnesium hydroxide plus 2 hydrochloric acid yields magnesium chloride plus 2 water molecules. Let's check. We have 1 magnesium, 2 oxygens for hydrogens, and 2 chlorines on both sides. Perfect. Our equation is now balanced. To summarize, we balanced this equation by first, balancing chlorine by adding a coefficient of 2 to HCl. Then we balanced hydrogen and oxygen together by adding a coefficient of 2 to water. Remember, when balancing equations, you may need to adjust multiple coefficients to get all atoms balanced on both sides.